Mickey, I decided to grab a cup of coffee. That's where I'm at right now as we do this interview, because I was catching up on the earnings reports. A lot of information, particularly on the tech stocks. What did you see last week?
There were the big hitters, Google, Amazon, Facebook, all reported earnings. They all had pretty good revenue. We saw Amazon, their earnings were not up to analyst expectation, but Amazon's their own beast. They don't really care about earnings. So that wasn't really big news. The stock got hit. Google didn't do as well as the market expected. They were down 3%. But Facebook had great earnings. So the tech market was a little weak last week at the end of the week. Everything's kind of priced to perfection. So where we go from here, who knows? Facebook comes out this week, Apple comes out this week, which will be the last big player for the tech stocks.
All right, Mickey, we're also coming into the August month. It's the last full month of the summer. How does the market typically respond during this time period?
August is historically the slowest time of the year as the traders head out to the Hamptons to enjoy the last part of summer. And we always used to joke on the trading floor that we're not even seeing the B team, we're seeing the C team, as all the traders let the youngest guys learn how to trade this time of year. There's really, not a lot of news. The earnings season is pretty much over. August is going to be slow. We'll get a little bit of volatility as volume will be low. Maybe we'll see some high frequency trading coming in and, adding some volatility to stocks. The only thing that can really move the market will be some political news or if something just comes out of the blue, but otherwise expect a pretty slow August.
One of the things that I think would be an influencing factor is when Congress comes back from their summer break and starts to tackle now the budget, now that they've decided that healthcare is going to be essentially left on the table. How do you think that the market is going to respond as those discussions begin to kick off?
Well, I really think this whole budget is going to be important because the failure to pass new healthcare was something the market was looking at closely. And I really think the market would like to see something be accomplished by the president in that aspect. There's a lot of promises on infrastructure that have helped the market move higher, besides a strong economy. But we have a little bit in a buy the rumor of a lot of these infrastructure stocks that don't have the earnings, that are looking forward to what can come.
So I guess, Mickey, I'm just going to go grab another cup of coffee and sort of wait out the month of August. And, certainly if something happens politically that affects it, we will entertain that in the course of these weekly reports. But in the meantime, it might be a good idea for people to really start looking at how they're going to invest for the rest of the year and the beginning of next year. When they want those kind of advice, how can they get a hold of you?
They can always email me directly, Mickey, M-I-C-K-E-Y, at Envestim, ENVESTIM.com. Follow us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter at Investim1.
Thanks, Mickey. I'll see you at the second latte. Have a great week. We'll talk later.
Thanks, David. Looking forward to it.